10:23. Our next item of business is, well, Jake just left, but I don't think he needs to be here for the Lake County and Lake County IGA. In case he's coming back, why don't we just jump on down past those two items that he has, and we'll jump down to sheriff vehicle purchase. Yesterday, Paul Hall brought in, he works with our fleet manager Melanie, 3 different quotes. Recommendation, I would entertain a motion on the qualifying quote.
I'll make a motion to accept the Hall Motors quote on the Chevy pickup.
I'll second the motion. Motion's been made and seconded to accept the quote and for it to go to Hall Motors for the Chevy as quote represents. Any further discussion?
It's for $33,493.
We'll add that to the motion there. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next item, Dave Rabinair. We had some discussion yesterday about the wellness committee would like for us to enter into a contract with Mr. Rabinair, or however you say it. Rabinair. I myself interested if they're able to get some other funding to help offset the $4,500 cost. We were told that they're going for a grant roughly around $750 plus, and they were going to check with hospital and possibly down to Lakeview. So I believe we're going to invest that kind of money in a partnership and for the community to other entities and agencies benefit from it's important. So that's where I'm at. I don't know.
So are you gonna make a motion with that, or?
Well, I'm wondering if, you know, we enter into, we're obligated to the 4,500, and I guess if we're comfortable that our staff is going to offset that by going out and get partnerships, then we can go ahead and obligate for the professional services agreement. It won't be contingent upon anything, they'll just be expected to offset that cost. And so I'll make a motion to enter into a professional service agreement with David Rabinair for $4,500, and that staff will look at partnerships to offset that cost for other agencies and community partners.
1 second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Next item, EMS boundaries. And that's for action consideration. We were told yesterday that this boundaries is within the agreement of all of the emergency services. People have been informed and are in agreement to it. It's called an ASA, correct? Do you remember what ASA stands for? Ambulance Service Association or something like that. Anyways, so we have to formally accept those boundaries.
I'll make a motion to formally accept the ASA boundaries from the EMS.
I'll second the motion. Motion's been made and seconded to accept the boundaries presented to us. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We have the server and firewall project. We have Melanie, as I mentioned earlier, she's on vacation this week. She's our IT budget manager, and she has a letter here with a full explanation of the IT upgrades that we need to do. I believe, Mark, you probably, along with myself, have talked to her individually. There's estimated cost here, and we need to get this done for our IT operations.
They have their commissioners meeting and then you go on that.
It's for a server and firewall problem.
So I'll make a motion to accept the server and firewall project as presented.
I'll second the motion. The motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Darwin stepped in. Let's get him in, and now we'll jump to our additions, non-disturbance agreement. That's what we have. So, let me check my paperwork here, make sure that,
You guys see the map of this too? I didn't give it to you, so I made copies, right? It was some stuff.
Already showed it to us.
Okay.
I'm looking through what Melanie gave us for signature, if anything. I'll go ahead and give a little bit of overview of
Yeah,
Darwin, if you would like.
So the solar projects we're asking, which they've done on previous solar projects for just non-disturbance agreements for areas where the county retains mineral rights on lands that are privately owned. And so they used to try to go under that, we'll buy the mineral rights from you, kind of, which is a long process. I remember taking from August to mid-February. The one time that we went through that, they did 5 projects at that time, and only 2 of which we actually were able to sell them the rights, because 3 of the projects were found that there were actually valuable minerals under them. So that's the geologist went out, and it was really costly and time consuming. So this is an agreement that their investors are comfortable with, that says that, we, for 40 years, we're not going to disturb the land underneath their project site, so.
Is it 40 years or 20?
It says 40 in the agreement, yeah. Now, the project may not last that long.
The contract said 20,
Are you talking about for like the airport solar project or something?
or any of the ones that.
This one says 40 years in the agreement. I read it.
Okay, I thought they said 20.
The original might have only been for 20, I didn't look back at that because it's already signed and stuff like that.
Just as long as they're the same extent as the contract.
Yeah, yeah, the other one was 40 years too, the one that was on, the airport solar was a 40-year contract, 40-year non-disturbance agreement. So, their lives are, it takes sometimes a few years to get built, so that's why I think it's 40, because the life of the solar project is somewhere between 25 and 30, so if it takes 5 years to get built, this covers us, covers them, and I think in some ways, this isn't really a big deal. I mean, if we ever need to amend this, we could, the solar projects will exist, and I can give you my assumption about solar. But
So, this is for airport solar and for.
this one's just for Garrett.
This
It's
is
not
just
for airport. Airport you've already entered into
Already entered, this is just
back
Garrett.
in 2017.
Okay.
This is just Garrett, not
Just
county-owned property at all, but the mineral rights are still.
The mineral rights are county owned.
We just went out to disturb it. It's roughly, in total, it's about 100 acres.
Yeah.
We have tens of thousands of acres out there.
Like you mentioned, over the years, we found out this is the appropriate way,
Yeah.
we believe, to do this. There's not a whole lot of valuable minerals in the ground in Lake County that anybody's discovered at this
Yeah,
point.
not, especially not in those
If
areas.
they do discover valuable minerals, we have the rights to it, and we can
Yeah.
amend or
Oh, yeah.
rework that, so.
Yeah, and what I like about this is just a short-term agreement. I mean, obviously it's gonna outlive maybe all of us, but it doesn't really
And-
affect anything permanently. It's just a short-term thing.
Yeah.
It helps the projects move forward, and then we get the tax revenue for it, so.
So,
I thank you guys for getting it on your agenda quick. I know I just got it and forwarded it to you quickly. You got it right on the agenda. And if Mel still needs a little summary, I can write that up, no problem.
yeah, we don't have the even though Mr.
Right,
Bailey's
yeah.
reviewed it, we don't have that to sign today.
I will get that prepared for you.
So, I'll make a motion that we accept the non-disturbance agreement on Garrett Solar.
I'll second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Aye, motion carries. So that one is done. Waiting for the clean copy
Yep,
for signature.
yeah.
Melanie will be back on Monday, so. And
Have
you
it then is perfectly
you can
fine.
go ahead and let
Let them know
investor
after.
developers know that that has been taken care of.
Yep, sounds good. And it gets recorded at their cost, so. they will
Okay.
just like some of that. Thanks, I don't
Thank
think we have
you.
anything else. We'll
Thanks.
see you guys on Tuesday.
The-
All right, see ya.
Yeah, the other tabling was the dump fees, the next item. We tabled that until we find out what those fees are for the fairgrounds, and we told the fair manager we'd take that under consideration, that we weren't going to make any decisions until we knew what the cost was. That was one that Ronnie's here for you today. Next item is Harvey's Hideout OLCC permit. New permits come through the Board of Commissioners once they're established, they're all done. It's just a review process. This one here, Melanie had sent down to the Sheriff's Office. Sheriff has no complaints, has been given on this establishment or anything, so, or proposed establishment. So he's in favor.
I'll make a motion to accept the OLCC permit for Harvey's Hideout.
I'll second the motion. Motion's been made and seconded to accept the liquor license application through OLCC for Harvey's Hideout LLC. Further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. KCC out of district service agreement. This is, as far as the signature on this was for the year 2018, 2019. The obligation by this contract, financial obligation has been paid. There was error made of not having it signed. KCC and the Lake County needs a signed contract, even though it is done and over with for our records. So it's a matter of accepting this and signing it. So I'll make,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
I'll make a motion to accept the KCC 2018 and 19 out of service contract.
I'll second the motion. Motion's been made and seconded. Further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye, motion carries. Meeting minutes, we have for 7/17, 7:03.
I'll make a motion to accept the meeting minutes for work session of 7/17/2019 and the regular session of 7/3/2019.
I'll second the motion. Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Back to, Jake is not coming back. We got the IGA, Multnomah County agreement. We went over that yesterday. There was an insert that went into that. Jake explained it was clarification on page 14, that number 5 was clarified and shortened down, so it was more understanding for the agencies, between agencies. So I'll make a motion that we accept the IGA between Lake County and Multnomah County as presented.
I'll second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Next one, IGA, Oregon Department of Corrections in Lake County. There was no changes in this one. I remember back yesterday, it's a biennium fiscal impact 2 years, $50,000. Jake had went over that, how that's distributed out. And Dr. Trace Warner was here also. And that was this one, correct? Yeah. Because it goes to the treatment side of it, $40,000 to the treatment side and $10,000 for materials and services. So I'll make a motion to accept the IGA between Oregon Department of Corrections and Lake County as presented.
I'll second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Commissioner, the last thing I have is the alert since pricing that was brought to us, unless you know of something I have missed on the agenda. That's, we don't have no legal updates or executive sessions today. That was very interesting presentation yesterday. I haven't been able to review this. I don't know if legal counsel's reviewed.
So why don't we all go ahead and keep working on this with Daniel, and I'll ask legal counsel if we need to get the other 2 quotes.
Sounds good. I think, agreed, and for lack of a better term, probably the umbrella, how it will work, and I haven't had a chance to read it. I do need to say that our fair board director was very encouraged that it could be a tool.
Well, I think all of us could use it.
Yes.
So,
It could be a very good tool, and there might be opportunity for some that already have some systems in place to be a partner and be a cost savings for more than just one agency. So it's a partnership to make it successful. So anyways, we'll table it for more information and make sure the process has been followed. Anything else to come before us? Just an update, we do have a special session tomorrow at 10 o'clock. We get a percentage of votes to appoint and the replacement for Mike McLean's position for District 55. That's 10 o'clock tomorrow. Press has been notified in writing and verbally. That's a special session. This will be the 3rd one I've been through, so Judge Seth Crawford out of Crook County will be the chair, and all the counties that are going to participate will be on the line.
So are we gonna do it in here on this?
Yep, we'll do it in here. Get a call out. So, and then I think that's, we will be out of office, but working on Friday in Chillicothe at SCOED and SCOACT. We have our full board meetings. And thank you for being the chair of SCOED. Appreciate you stepping up and moving. All right, with that, we will adjourn at 17 minutes to 11.